Statute 83.5615. 1. This section may be cited as the Protecting Tenants at Foreclosure Act. 2. In the case of any foreclosure on a federally related mortgage loan or on any dwelling or residential real property after the effective date of this section, any immediate successor in interest in such property pursuant to the foreclosure shall assume such interest subject to a. The successor in interest providing a notice to vacate to any bona fide tenant at least 90 days before the effective date of the notice, and b. The rights of any bona fide tenant, 1. Under any bona fide lease entered into before the notice of foreclosure to occupy the premises until the end of the remaining term of the lease, except that a successor in interest may terminate a lease effective on the date of sale of the unit to a purchaser who will occupy the unit as a primary residence, subject to the tenant receiving the 90-day notice under paragraph A, or 2, without a lease or with a lease terminable at will, subject to the tenant receiving the 90-day notice under paragraph A. This subsection does not affect the requirements for termination of any federal or state subsidized tenancy or of any state or local law that provides more time or other additional protections for tenants. 3. For the purposes of this section, a lease or tenancy shall be considered bona fide only if 1. The mortgagor or the child, spouse, or parent of the mortgagor under the contract is not the tenant. 2. The lease or tenancy was the result of an arm's length transaction. And 3. The lease or tenancy requires the receipt of rent that is not substantially less than fair market rent for the property, or the unit's rent is reduced or subsidized due to a federal, state, or local subsidy. B. The term federally related mortgage loan has the same meaning as in 12 U.S.C. section 2602. C. The date of a notice of foreclosure shall be deemed to be the date on which complete title to a property is transferred to a successor entity or person as a result of an order of a court or pursuant to provisions in a mortgage, deed of trust, or security deed. We offer real estate, estate planning, probate, and business law. Call 321-206-3603 or visit easlerlaw.com to book a consultation. Offices in Melbourne, Florida. Virtual consultations worldwide.